Hello, everybody. How's it going? It's your girl Tori with Clearing the Air Tarot. I am so happy to say that I am back. I was outside of the country for all of 2020, and now I am back in the USA, back in California to be more specific. So I'm back home officially, and it does feel great and it feels warm. Although it's been kind of cold for California. It's been a little chilly. It's been getting into like 40s at night and at like 4 o'clock in the morning. But I'm glad to be back. I will be posting regularly again. But a couple of things. So I have been going through a very difficult transition in my life, so to speak, for the last few months. And I'm still kind of wrapping things up. With that being said, I'm posting as much as I am allowing myself to at this time, and I'm reshifting my focus. So often, I used to do on Instagram, I used to do the card of the day. On YouTube, I would post like the monthly horoscopes while I was away. If you follow me on Twitter, I was posting the monthly horoscopes while I was away on Twitter, and through my website, through clearingthearrow.com, not video recordings, but jotting down horoscopes. So some of that content that I created back then, I will no longer be doing, and others I will continue on with. I will not be doing monthly zodiacs per sign like I used to. It just takes a lot out of me, you guys. You have no idea the amount of spiritual energy that, as an empath, you come into connection with, and you're reading for so many people. So I'm narrowing that focus. Secondly, I will be moving the majority of my content to Patreon. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to post when I feel called to post on Instagram or Twitter. Every now and then I may post some spreads, and you'll see it there. But I am shifting my focus to Patreon because I am narrowing my focus for my brand. So what I am going to be focused on, and what I feel called to do, is to move the general collective away from depending on tarot readers for their personal spiritual connections and receiving messages from their guides. Now, I know what you're thinking. Tori, you're a tarot reader. What are you talking about? You're basically saying you're going to be getting rid of, your clients, blah, blah, blah. That's not what I'm doing. I truly and wholeheartedly believe that as a light worker, there are those of us who are tasked with assisting and guiding the collective to have that spiritual journey, their own spiritual journey, so that they themselves can connect with the higher realm. At the same time, I do believe that there are other tarot readers who are using their gifts and keeping the collective dependent on them, and at the same time receiving monetary benefit from it. Like, I get it, no shame in their game, that's their business. But my goal for all of you who has ever watched any of my readings, and who has ever read any of my posts on Twitter or on Instagram or on Facebook, my goal is to be of service to you. It is to get you to commit to your own personal journeys, and to learn how to connect with your guides on your own, so that eventually you stop depending on so many different readers and receiving so many different messages. And we all learn together. This is also an accountability piece for me, or a level of accountability for me in this as well, to get me refocused, to get back into my meditation practices, and I have been connecting with my guides and my ancestors, and there's been a lot of things within the last 3 months that I've learned on my own, and it's a lot more than what I have when I started this channel like in 2019. But I'm excited. I'm very excited for this journey. I'm excited to join with you. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of background as to what where I'm going to be focused on Patreon. So if you join the Patreon membership, I think the lowest membership you can get that I offer is $4 a month. It's a cup of coffee. That's nothing. And it's going to be Patreon only updates. So the horoscopes, if I still feel called to do those, I will post them there regularly. And I'll also be doing videos as I normally do for the moon cycles, picking up the energies, but I'll be doing more readings based on spiritual connection and based on ancestral connection. So if this is something that you are interested in, this is going to be for you. There's different levels of membership and they'll get you different things. And you can find that on my Patreon as soon as it's posted. And once it's posted, I'll go ahead and link it and make an announcement for it as well. But the highest membership that I'm offering, I'm limiting it to 5 people. The membership is $90 a month. What that gives you is not only all access to all of the other 3 tiers on Patreon. So you get my live stream readings and discussions, you get the community chats, you get the extended readings for free. You'll get the horoscopes before they're posted to YouTube, at least a week in advance. So you're getting everything early and on time, exclusive to Patreon. But the VIP membership, I become your personal reader until such time that you say, you don't need me anymore. I'm limiting it to 5 people because that's as much as I can stretch my energy to right now. And those 5 people will get 2 monthly readings from me. The $90 a month is a lot cheaper than purchasing different individual readings on my account. And you can look and see the types of readings that I offer. And these readings that I offer, there's no limit. There's no limit to the focus. There's no limit to the questions. There's no limit to, there's a limit to the time, within reason. But it depends on how much time you, the reader, me, the reader, you, the watcher, or the client, need to take on a specific situation, or just trying to figure out where your guidance is right now, right? Some of my readings, my personal readings, can take from anywhere between 30 minutes to 2 hours, and it just depends on what your guides want to say. But again, that's limited to 5 people, and I don't expect those 5 people to always stay on the VIP membership, because again, the goal is to move you guys from being in this space of depending on so many different readers and looking for different messages and trying to find signs and synchronicities when you can just connect with your guides on your own. That is what I'm trying to do. That is going to be my focus for all of you out there. So if you're on Instagram, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitter and you've been following me for a while, if you are on Facebook and you've been supporting me, I thank you guys for supporting me on this journey. If you would like to continue with me on this journey, you can join me at patreon.com. I will be making an announcement and posting the link so that you guys can get some more information. I've posted a sneak preview of the Patreon account where you can actually see information of the services that I talked about on my Facebook and my Instagram. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead. With that being said, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys have been well. I know 2020 has been nuts. It seemed I had left the country at just the right time, but even being back home, it's an adjustment. I will also soon start doing live readings if I feel up to it. They do take a lot of energy out of me. and some video chat services. I did it for a few people while I was deployed. And the readings seemed to be a bit better. You know, it's hard, you know, in this pandemic. You can't really have that face-to-face connection, same, you know, physical connection that you normally have with people being all in the same room. But I found that the video chat also worked really well. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, give me a holler, you know, share, like this, especially share this, and comment below. Let me know what you guys think. And you know, my inbox is open. So if you guys have any questions about what's coming up next, what this means for me and for my services, what this means for you as the client, my inbox is always open. So I hope you guys are being safe. I hope you guys are staying healthy. I hope you will stay healthy, and I hope you have a blessed week.